I'd sing all day and all night.
What do you sing, Lizzie?
I sing dirty songs. I know. I happened to tell them one time that I knew a song, Mr. Woo. It's a bit nasty, but George Formby, I think, made it. But no, I wouldn't sing it for anyone else. I sing it there.
I got involved with the project because, as part of an archive, just to record what's happening during a lockdown. It's unique. We never had one before. Hopefully we will never have one again. My daughter got married last year. She had a baby, a beautiful baby, born on the 8th of April. Slap bang in the middle of the COVID crisis. And because of restrictions, because we couldn't travel, we couldn't hold him. We couldn't go near him, except through the window for weeks and weeks on end. Because we couldn't talk to him, I wrote him a letter. Dear Liam, welcome to our world. I know you were confused after 9 months of coziness and warmth. Now you are surrounded by strange noises, walls, lights, forced food into you as you lie outside your mammy, who carried you so warm and cosy. Every day you grew contentedly, near the end reminding your mam of the presents with a few gentle kicks. Have a wonderful life with all its ups and downs. It's still a smashing place to be. Lots of love, Grandad, John.
This is different. It's of a different order because it's not only oneself or the local community, but it's the whole world is being affected by this, and also in the usual comforts that you would have if something was going on that was a bit challenging, like getting a hug from a friend or giving a family member a hug. We can't do that anymore.
Family is the best. I had 3 boys, and then I had 3 girls. Then I had a 4th boy. And when I went in the last time, I had this doctor engaged in the comb. And he said to me, what are you hoping for? Well, I said, I tell you this much, doctor. If it's a boy, he can go up in the attic. I'm having no more. When he woke me, he said, you needn't put him in the attic. It's another girl. So I evened them up, 4 boys, 4 girls.
Do you live alone? I said, no, I don't. Well, what do you mean? Well, the dog comes up to the bed and her bed is on top of my bed. And who gets you up in the morning for a walk? Oh, she does. I probably would never walk if it wasn't for her. I think maybe the most important thing for people who get older, you get lazy and you need motivation. And you really need a slap in the face with a wet fish. No, in this case, it'll be a rub of a nose and a paw on your from a dog in the morning. Come on, time for the walk.
I do have a very clear recollection because at the beginning of that week on the Monday, that was the 9th of March, I had a few missed calls. So I rang my brother and he just told me that our mother was gone. So yeah, this was she had been incapacitated for the previous 6 years since she had a brain hemorrhage, and we'd been looking after her at home. And then we were able to have a funeral mass on the Friday, probably not with all the people who would have come had it been normal times. We often said to each other that we were so lucky that we were able to have what we did have, which was a huge help, very consoling at the time, yeah.
It's sort of important, even if you are retired or whatever, to know if you like Friday or if Saturday's your favourite day. I think it's important to mark them and But you have to adjust and acclimatise. But that was a bit of a shock when you well, particularly cocooning completely. You know, you do feel very isolated.
What I would say about COVID-19 and the situation I found myself in, it has definitely sparked a certain creativity. To do a diary and to find that it's part of an archive and a setup in which we will get to see other people's thoughts, if that makes sense, that fascinates me, because we're talking about different age groups now, and we're talking about people with such radically different approaches to this that I wouldn't have imagined. And that's where I will say my own interests peak, I think. I like hearing other people's ideas. I like seeing what they come up with, that I would love to see it go on and become something more.
This feature is brought to you by Creative Ireland in partnership with RTE Supporting the Arts, supporting artists, supporting us.